The Cunning Jackal and the Foolish Lion. Once upon a time, deep in the heart of a vast jungle, there lived a mighty lion named Alpha. He was known far and wide as the king of the jungle, feared by all animals. Yet, despite his strength, Alpha was not very wise. He often acted on impulse, trusting only his physical power and not his intelligence. One day, after a long hunt, Alpha found himself resting under a tree near a quiet river. He had eaten a large meal and was feeling sluggish. As he lay there, a clever jackal named Jack approached cautiously. Jack, unlike Alpha, was not strong, but he survived in the jungle using his wits. Jack had observed Alpha for many months and had noticed his arrogance and lack of foresight. He thought to himself, a strong but foolish king can easily be manipulated. If I can befriend him, I will never have to hunt again. I can live comfortably under his rule. Approaching with great humility, Jack bowed before Alpha and said, O great king of the jungle, your strength and bravery are unparalleled. I am but a small and insignificant jackal, but I seek your protection. If you allow me to serve you, I will make sure that your kingdom prospers and that you never have to struggle for food. Alpha, though not intelligent, enjoyed being flattered. He looked at the jackal and said, Why should I trust a small creature like you? Jack quickly replied, Because, my lord, I have traveled far and wide, and I know the secrets of the jungle. I can guide you to the best hunting grounds. I can warn you of dangers, and I can ensure that no one dares to plot against you. Pleased with the jackal's words, Alpha agreed. From that day onward, Jack stayed close to the lion, offering advice, helping him plan his hunts, and whispering words of false admiration into his ears. Over time, Alpha became dependent on Jack. He no longer put much effort into hunting, trusting Jack to guide him to easy prey. Meanwhile, the jackal cleverly ate the leftovers of every meal Alpha caught, growing healthier and stronger without any effort. One day, after an unsuccessful hunt, Alpha growled in frustration, Jack, I am starving, and I have not had a decent meal in 2 days. Where is my food? Jack smirked internally but kept his face respectful. My lord, I have heard of a great buffalo that roams the northern parts of the jungle. He is strong, but with your power he will not stand a chance. If we leave now, you can have a grand feast. Alpha, blinded by hunger and arrogance, agreed without hesitation. As they reached the north side of the jungle, Jack led the lion to a marshy area filled with sticky mud. He had seen the buffalo walk past, but he had no real plan to catch it. Instead, he had an idea that would rid him of the lion's rule once and for all. My lord, Jack said, the buffalo is just beyond those trees. You must approach him with great speed before he escapes. Eagerly, Alpha charged ahead without noticing the warning signs of the marshy ground. As soon as he stepped into the mud, his massive paws sank deep into the sticky earth. The more he struggled, the deeper he sank. Jack stood at a safe distance, watching the scene unfold. Jack, help me, I am stuck, roared Alpha, his pride quickly turning to panic. Jack shook his head and sighed. Oh mighty king, did you not always say that strength is more important than intelligence? Now your strength is useless and my wit has triumphed. Alpha's eyes widened in shock. You tricked me. Why? Jack smiled cunningly. Because a foolish king is a danger to his own kingdom. You rule by brute force without wisdom. The jungle needs a ruler who can think, not just roar. Alpha struggled and struggled, but it was of no use. The more he moved, the quicker the mud pulled him down. By the next morning, the mighty lion had disappeared into the earth, leaving Jack free to roam as he pleased. With Alpha gone, the animals in the jungle felt a strange sense of relief. Though he had been their king, he had often ruled with fear instead of fairness. Jack, now without a master, took on the role of the wise advisor to all creatures. Instead of hunting or controlling others, he used his intelligence to mediate conflicts, warn of dangers, and help weaker creatures survive. Over time, the animals realized that wisdom was indeed greater than brute strength. The story of Alpha and Jack was passed down through generations, a reminder that power alone is never enough. Intelligence, strategy, and humility were just as important, if not more. Moral of the story: a foolish leader, no matter how strong, will eventually be outwitted by intelligence. True power lies in wisdom and careful thought, not just in physical strength. Thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and subscribe.